So this was something that was reported, and I wanted to know how people felt about this because I saw quite a few Spurs fans not happy. Um, and I might be one of them, but like I don't know, I'm not tripping about it. I kind of understand to an extent. So as we got here, it says the San Antonio Spurs are reportedly showing interest in Maluach. So I want to know how you guys feel about this. I don't know if you know much about him. There's quite a few things, at least from I'll have to go back and watch him and pay attention again, to be honest with you. But there's some things that I felt like he needed to work on, right? Like, I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't know about this one, and I'll give you my take on what could be happening here. I don't know. We'll read this in a sec, but like, I feel like his post defense is a little rough. Like his rebounding isn't great. Like these are all the negatives that I could think of. He needs a little bit more strength, right? His playmaking isn't great. But then the positives, I don't know. What would you guys say the positives are? He's a lob threat. You say he's just a lob threat as of now. Yeah, he's a lob threat. It's been a while since I watched him, to be honest with you. But he wasn't one that was on my radar. That's what I'll say. I'll say all that. He wasn't somebody that was on my radar. Okay? He wasn't on my radar. Yeah, solid rim protector. That's another thing. Yeah, solid rim protector. Like, I don't think his block numbers are the craziest, but he's more of like a deterrence center, right? Like, you don't want to just try any shot on him. So it's a few things. He got like one rebound in the championship game. Yeah, it's like, I don't really know. Anyways, another buzzy name tied to the Spurs is Malowich, a 7'2" center out of Duke. The Spurs could essentially be building twin towers. See, I hate this. Woo, I hate when they do this. Be building twin towers with Wembanyama and Malowich, and there is an appeal to drafting another young big that can learn and grow alongside Wembanyama. It could be very unlikely that the Spurs would shock everyone and take Malowich with the number 2 pick, but they could be looking to trade down or package to number 14 pick for a shot at the talented center. Okay, I know this is just a quote from this. I'm not even gonna click on this because that's an insane statement. It would be very unlikely that the Spurs take him at number 2. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna say we take this with a grain of salt. I'm gonna just go ahead and say we take this with a grain of salt. But for you to put in your article, it's unlikely that they would take him at number 2. No, it's not gonna happen. It's impossible. That's not going to happen. They're not gonna take him at number 2. Are you serious? 14 is even a stretch. But one thing that I was thinking was, okay, if the Spurs were to get KD, which I feel comfortable with that, confident in that, if they got KD, you had to give up the 14th, and maybe you can try to trade up into the first round. And if you trade up and you're like a late first round and he's still there somehow, that won't be probably, or even if you're mid lottery, maybe you could get him. Just have that center that can come in. But I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So for a second, you thought it was Centon. Yeah, I don't know, man. And so this is the latest news, or take it as you will. I'm not crazy about this. He's not a player that I really even thought about. So you guys let me know what you think, okay?